Hi there. I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for tuning into my channel today to listen to me. If you haven't liked this channel, please do that. Subscribe so that you get the videos immediately and then share me with others. Don't keep me to yourself. I'm too beautiful to be kept in one place. You know they don't hide gold. I know we're going to have a great time together today. I want to ask you a question. What if you're not broke, but you're blind to your next breakthrough? Too often, we mistakenly think that being poor is about lacking money, when in reality, it's more about missing the chances that we can use to learn, to grow, and to elevate our lives. What if the life of your dreams is just one bold yes away? What if knowledge is the bridge between your current situation and you living the life of your dreams? Maybe you are not as stuck as you think you are. Maybe you have just been passing over opportunities repeatedly, which is really what poor means. It's passing over opportunities repeatedly. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like the doors were closed when in reality it is you who never knocked? I know that was painful, eh? Today, we're breaking down the silent saboteur that shows up as excuses, procrastination, and self-doubt. And these three could be causing a delay in your desires. We're going to uncover what's really holding you back. We'll expose the lie of not enough and show you how every postponed dream comes with a cost. Have you ever felt like you're constantly almost starting, but never really moving? Like something invisible. Maybe it's your family, village, people in the village, I don't know. But something invincible keeps hitting pause on your progress. And the truth is, you're not lazy. You're only trapped in a pattern. And that pattern is costing you more time. That pattern is costing you your future. So the question is, what can we do? Let's get right into it. Now, what's really holding you back is the question for today. What's really holding you back? Is it all the things that we think are holding us back? Because often we think we're stuck because of external circumstances. I'm not old enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not black enough. I'm not yellow enough. I don't have money. I don't have time. I don't have resources. There's nobody that can help me. If my father was not there, my mother was not there, my great-grandfather. But the truth is, most of our delays come from internal fears and our limiting beliefs. That's the truth. These are just excuses. So how often do you find yourself saying, it's not the right time? You know, it's not, I don't feel it in my spirit yet. The first step in recognizing your patterns and becoming aware of the excuses you're making is by first realizing that you are making that mistake and you're stopping and you're using those words because those words are stopping you from doing what you need to do. There's also the lies of not enough. How many times, and be honest with yourself, have you thought, I'm not ready, or I don't have enough to succeed, or they will not like me? This mentality keeps us stuck in a loop of passivity and missed chances. Now, abundance isn't having it all. It's the truth. It's not having it all. But it's about recognizing what you have and using it effectively. That's what abundance is. There's a cost of delay. There's a huge cost of delay. Now ask yourself this question. What opportunities have you missed out on just because you keep waiting for the perfect time? The perfect time. You know, we're getting ready to get ready. Every delay comes at a cost, and often it's a bigger cost than we can ever realize. Have you heard of the story of Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx? She started her business with $5,000 and faced countless rejections. But she never delayed her dreams. She didn't stop and say, I don't have enough money. She didn't wait for perfect conditions before moving. She made the most of what she had and kept moving forward, transforming her $5,000 into $1 billion business. I'll share my own story as well with you. I also never thought that I would ever be this kind of person. I'd never run a business before. In fact, I always thought that I would always work with people. right? I started working with my current organization, and in the process of going for therapy, because I needed help, I decided to go and train to help other people. And that's how the dream started for me. It was heavy. It was scary. I'd never run a business before. Never, ever run a business before. But I decided that, you know what? What's the worst thing that can happen? And I started learning from a lot of coaches and mentors who'd said, do it scared, but do it anyways. Start it. You will never know the full picture until you start. Even after you start, the full picture will just keep unfolding for you in magnificent ways. And so I took out of my salary money and I started to pay for courses and I started to pay for coaching. And off the back of that, I also started to do business courses. I'm like, I don't know anything about any of these things. So maybe I need to at least learn certain things so I have an idea. Profit and loss margins, different things. What are we talking about? Finances, the people you need in your organization, having an organogram. All the different things I started to learn. Marketing, sales. I didn't say, I don't know anything, so I'm not going to start now. I had a couple of people say to me, you don't know what you're doing. I don't think you should get yourself into it. But I said to them, well, I didn't know what I was doing before I got here. So I don't need to know what I'm doing before I get to the next step. And maybe because I was very obedient to my calling and my mission, I put my head into it. And here I am some years after. Am I where I want to be? No. But guess what? I'm not also where I was before. The more knowledge that I've gotten, the more experience that I've gotten, I've just learned through it. Some of the things we learned not to do any more of, some of the things we learned to do more of, right? And that's the way that I've actually run my business to a large extent. What are the things that we've done that are not working? Let's stop it. What are the things that we've done that are working? Let's amplify it and just keep building and growing, even down to some of the people that I've had to get to work with me. I didn't know what I needed at the beginning, but as we morphed, I was able to say, okay, now this is what I need of you. This is what I need you to do, because the business has morphed, things have changed, and I'm changing. The business is changing. There's so much happening. So what is that thing that you're doing today that could be delaying you and stopping you from doing the things that you have been called to do? That story of you need to get ready, to get ready, to get ready, to get ready. You're passing your opportunities over repeatedly. That story that you have told yourself that it has to be perfect before you start, nothing is ever perfect. Even after going through all this school, it is still never perfect. Practice makes progress, not perfect, right? And so progress is continuing. What are those things that you're telling yourself that I'm not good enough? Nobody's going to listen to me. I don't have the right skills. I don't have the right knowledge. There was somebody that I was listening to. I can't remember his name now. He was a dropout in school, but he was teaching as a professor in a university. It took a while before they caught up with him. When they did catch up with him and they said, how were you able to lie your way through and still help people get results? He said all he needed to do was be a chapter ahead of the others. That's all he needed to do. So if you are in chapter 0, I'm in chapter 1, I know more than you, so I'm going to teach you chapter 1. When I move to chapter 2, I know more than you and the person in chapter 0, so I'll teach you both. And that's how he changed his life. He didn't think, oh, I need to go and do this big course or this professional thing, or I need to further in my PhD, or I need to further. No, he didn't think any of that. He didn't think I need to go and do a master's or a mistress, as I call it. The things that we tell ourselves that stop us from being great. He didn't think so. What did he do? He started to activate what he already knew. He started to practice what he already knew. And because he believed that what he knew could help at least one person, he put it into practice, and the confidence in him started to grow. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do today. You've got to believe in what you already know, because there are definitely at least 1,000 people who don't know what you know. What if you are called to those people without having to do anything else? So there's a cost, there's a huge cost in delaying. Huge cost. Huge cost. Because don't forget, the ideas come to different people at the same time. The ideas are abound, but it's who does it first that is called the first. But that doesn't stop you from doing it. Because the ocean is red does not mean that you cannot jump into it and create a blue ocean, or doesn't mean that you cannot jump into it and create something that other people are not doing and doing it well, or even doing what other people are doing, but you decide to do it differently. And what you do differently, you do it exceptionally well. It's in your hands, guys. It's in your hands. You can sit down and keep telling yourself that you won't do it and it will not happen and stay poor. Or you can decide today that you're going to at least do one thing that you know how to do better than others and start to create the life of your dreams and create wealth for yourself. Because wealth is a science, guys. It's a science. There are laws that come with it. If you follow those laws and apply them, I promise you, your life will not remain the same. The Bible says, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can close." Revelation 3:8. I have placed before you an open door and nobody can close it. Don't be the one that closes your own door for you. Yeah? I've got an affirmation for you today, and I want you to say it after me and maybe write it down. I am no longer waiting for the perfect time. I take action now. I am no longer waiting for the perfect time. I take action now. And this is your action that you're going to take. I want you to write 3 things that you have been delaying today. 3 things. Then choose one of them and take the first step today. Now, maybe you don't know how to. Maybe you don't know where to start from. Maybe you don't know what to do. Book a clarity call with me today. Very easy. Click the link below and book a session with me. It's a I need to talk session, because sometimes we don't really know what to do and how to do it. And a lot of times we don't know how to do it by ourselves. And that's where mentorship and coaching and therapy comes in. And I'm your support. If I could do it for myself and so many other people, I promise you, you're just going to be the next in line. Book that call with me today. My name is Adeola Kingsley James. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, and share me with other people. Love and light.